Here we go. We're in the Mazda 3 that I fixed up the other day, and getting ready to do its first long drive of 20 miles. First thing I gotta do is get air in the tires, because it's just a little low. But they haven't been losing air, so it's good. And then we are going to take this thing for 20 miles and basically see if it can withstand roads, because I have not driven it more than 1.5 miles at a time at this point. I've put 6.6 miles on it myself, and we're gonna see if this thing is worthy of the road here. Don't have plates, so this is kind of sketchy, so my buddy's following me the whole way, so basically no one else can get behind me, like a cop or anything like that, and we should be okay. So I'll check in at the gas station. Going 70 miles an hour right now, and it's driving perfectly fine. It's good news. It's what I was kind of worried about. Maybe higher miles an mile per hour, it'd get a little sloppy, but everything's like it's brand new, so that's awesome. Drive's going really well so far. We've pretty much done it. 18 miles. Stopped at Chipotle. Got myself a double wrap burrito, white rice, black beans, chicken, green salsa, red salsa, cheese, and a little bit of lettuce. That's what I order every single time. Comes out to about 1,500 calories, and I pretty much only eat twice a day, so it's perfect for me. Car's driving really good so far. If it needed something, it'd be an alignment, but that's what every car could use. But it's seriously not bad. My Speed 3 is worse. I'm just really honestly nitpicking. There's no check engine light. There is no, I mean, there used to be a tire light, and there used to be a power steering light, because the power steering rack was cracked, like I said before, so all the fluid went out of it, so obviously the power steering wasn't working. And the tire light, the tires were just simply, there just wasn't enough air in them. The tires hold and everything, so it's really solid. So this car is honestly a gem. It is a super nice car, and I'm super glad it's our first one we've done flip wise. But I will tell you, there is a new car coming, and I don't know if I'm going to say it in this video or not, or if this video is going to be the review video, because it very well might be. That might be next clip, is the reveal of the new car, or at least going to get it, because we are doing that tomorrow. It's much cooler than this car. I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys are too. We're just taking baby steps to the top, baby. That's all we're doing. We started with the Mazda 3. We're gonna go something a little different, and something a little different from there too. I really want to get an S2000. That'd be sick, but that's not this car. It's funny now because I see this super nice WRX that I would really be down to do. I love the hood scoops on these cars, and it's kind of how like the Speed 3 is now, where it's a little pronounced because I have the aftermarket hood scoop. But when I see things like that, where it's actually destroyed right there, and then there's a really huge scratch right there, it makes me want to just go to the person and be like, hey dude, I'll freaking buy your car from you. I'll buy your car, I'm gonna fix it up, and then I'm gonna take it myself. Because I'd love to have an older WRX, maybe swap in a new motor or take the old motor out and get it refreshed and everything, because they are not reliable at all. They pretty much last 90 to 100,000 miles and they blow up. So it would definitely need a refresh of some sort and then go crazy with it. I really like those cars. That's pretty much the car I wanted first before the Speed 3 because of the hood scoop. And I know that's so dumb to say, but the hood scoop's sick, especially the STIs with the huge hood scoops. I like those. I like those a lot. What's going on, everybody? We're back again, and like I said in the last clip, we got our new car. It's already in my garage. The reason I didn't film getting it and all that stuff was because it didn't start right away, so there's a lot of pushing and pulling the U-Haul/trailer up and then getting the car into the garage, and I've been just trying to get it just to generally start before I started this kind of series, because this car was considered a run and drive from CoPart. But you guys are gonna be pleasantly surprised with this car, I think, compared to the last one for sure. But first thing I wanna show you is you can take any 2-car garage and make it a 3-car garage if you're really dedicated. Over here, we have a Miata, and it's tucked in real nice. So you're thinking, wow, you could probably fit 3 Miatas in here. And then next to it, we got the Speed 3 with walking room in between the two. And we even have more room, honestly, for another Speed 3 or a Miata if this lawnmower was out of the way and this storage stuff was just put in a different area. We have a 3-car garage right here. This garage space fits tons of room, but honestly, it's just because this Miata is so small that, and tucked in there, that you could easily fit 3 of these in here, maybe even honestly like close to 4 or 3 Miatas in like a little ATV for sure. On to the point of this video, we are showing you guys the new project car. It came super quick. We just finished the last like rebuild CoPart broken car series just a couple days ago. So the fact that we have this car right here already, it's like things are moving quick. We haven't sold the Mazda 3 yet. We're still waiting on the title so we can put it up for sale. But here's the car. It is a 2013 BMW 128i. There it is in all of its glory. It came with a bumper, the busted taillights in the trunk. I'll show you that in the future. Honestly, the damage isn't so bad. That's the extent of the damage of the bumper right here. It's just like kind of cracked a little bit on the paint, little dented in. There is a hole right here. The kidney piece right here is actually broken, so that's a little annoying. We gotta get a new one of those, but honestly, we can do a little upgrade there and get the blackout version. So here's the car. This is a 2013 BMW 128i. It has like 53,000 miles or something on it, something ridiculously low. It is super, super filthy. Like, it is absolutely disgusting. It's dusty. If you can see right now, here is where the problem lies. Airbag deployed. Airbag deployed, and airbag deployed. You're probably thinking to yourself, does Danny know how to do any of this? Does Danny know how to replace airbags literally everywhere on this car? Does Danny know how to get this car to start? Does Danny know how to do the body work to get the car going again? The answer's absolutely not. No, never done any of this before, but I've never replaced a front subframe into the last car, so all this is always a learning experience. Coming through the driver door though, let me show you guys the inside. The inside's decently clean other than being just a little slightly dirty. A problem we do have is the seatbelt is not retracting, so that is a problem in itself. Obviously, this bad boy blew up, and the back seat's a little messed up. Just I think it's just like literally taken apart. Someone tried to get in the trunk but couldn't. But the inside is overall super mint. Like, these leather seats are in great condition for how old this car is. It looks like they honestly got reupholstered or something, because it literally doesn't look like it ever got sat in. The car barely turns on, but the battery is super dead. So this is the trunk of the car. The trunk of the car is fine. I haven't jacked up the car yet, so I don't really know if there's any undercarriage problems like subframes. The car did say it was a run and drive, so it should be okay to drive-wise if I can get it to crank. But the battery was super dead yesterday, so I have this thing hooked up to a triple charger. The battery's in the trunk of these cars, if you didn't know. The paneling is there, but this trunk was absolutely filthy. There was a bunch of weird crap back here, including this license plate bolt-up thing, which is really nice. We'll need that in the future. Here's a picture of the LA Fitness class schedule, and if you see right there, it says Forest Ranch, San Diego, California. That is where I used to live before my family moved. Forest Ranch, lived there for over 10 years. All of these receipts in here from like CVS, Ralph's, they're all from Forest Ranch. So this car came from where I used to live. I went to school at Del Norte High School. I don't know if any of you been there or went to school there, but I went to school there. This car has been around the area where I used to grow up. There are a bunch of other things in the trunk, like just weird these guys. The headlight freaking exploded, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna take that, put it over there. We got some coming soon signs, so I'll go ahead and post these anytime a video is coming out, because it's you know, coming soon. If any of you know like what these signs would be for, obviously it's for something coming soon, but like, is that like a realtor sign, or like who carries these around? We got this interesting bag back here, but there's nothing in it, but it's like a nice leather bag. Like, honestly, I want to get it back to the person, because like, I feel bad, kind of. I have all the necessary crap back here, the tools to get the lug nuts off, the little scissor jack. But we have all these interior components, so that's not a really big deal to me, other than the battery. The battery is still charging. It's been charging overnight. I did take it off for like half a second and just put it back on. It did show it was fully charged. So hopefully the thing turns on in a second or two. I really haven't tried it. I just got my camera out, wanted to film this video. I don't want to make this super long. I just want to explain to you guys that we got ourselves a BMW 128i 2013 with about 53,000 miles. It is considered a salvaged car. There looks like to be a little front end collision that for some reason made the airbags go off. With the front bumper off, you can tell there's there's zero frame damage on the actual bumper part of the car, the metal part of the car. Nothing here is crunched in. Absolutely nothing is crunched in, so it's pretty crazy. I don't know why the airbags would have went off in this BMW. Anyone knows why the airbags would have went off with such a, seems like minor collision? Put it in the comment section down below if you have an idea of why this actually happened. But it's cool because this car is a coupe. It's kind of sporty. It's relatively basic inside considering it's a BMW from 2013. As you can tell, there's no real head unit. It is an automatic, but overall it's super clean other than it being super dirty right now. So obviously this thing needs a really nice wash. It needs a lot of tender love and care, and ultimately it needs to turn on. So the next video you see on this car, which will probably be in a video or two from now, we'll be trying to get it to start. Literally crank over, drive around, see if we have any problems with alignment issues or any other problem. Like our last car, we noticed as soon as we started to drive it, there was a huge problem. Yeah, wish me luck, because this looks like a serious pain in the butt. I'm sure there's a ton of error codes when we get this thing to turn on. Sure, there's a ton of error codes because of the airbags. I'm probably gonna have to replace the airbag module, basically saying, oh, this car does have new airbags when it finally does get new airbags. So, if you think I need to know anything, or if you've done this before, put some comments in the comment section below on how you fix it, or some little tiny things that are gonna need to be done in order to have this car in perfect tip-top shape for the new owner. Do I need to replace airbag modules? Do I need to do something with any of the other computers to basically say that the airbags will be fixed? When they do get fixed, I will be putting in new airbags. This car is going to be safe for the next person that owns it. So is there anything that I'm gonna need to know to fix this car, to get it to start, to get it to crank, to get it to turn on and drive? Put it in the comment section below if you have done this in the past with specifically a BMW, because I've heard horror stories about these cars, so it's kind of scary to me. But again, guys, we got a 2013 BMW 128i. If you guys like the video, if you guys like the car, like the video for me down below right now. My Instagram is @dcore2ts. You guys should follow me there for updates on everything before the videos go out. And thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.